อีกด้านหนึ่งค่ะคุณผู้ชมคะปีนี้ความสัมพันธ์ไทยและรัสเซียครบรอบ120 ปีค่ะซึ่งเอกอัครราชทูตรัสเซียประจำประเทศไทยได้แสดงภาพแห่งความประทับใจให้ดิฉันได้ดูด้วยในโอกาสที่ได้สัมภาษณ์พิเศษค่ะคุณคิริล ปาสกี้เอกอัครราชทูตรัสเซียประจำประเทศไทยได้โชว์ภาพแห่งความประทับใจนะคะในวันที่ประธานาธิบดีวลาดิเมียร์ปูตินเข้าเฝ้าพระบาทสมเด็จพระปรมินทรมหาภูมิพลอดุลยเดชซึ่งสร้างความซาบซึ้งให้กับรัสเซียเป็นอย่างมากและย้อนกลับไปเมื่อปีค.ศ. 1897 พระบาทสมเด็จพระจุลจอมเกล้าเจ้าอยู่หัวเสด็จเยือนรัสเซียเพื่อเจริญสัมพันธไมตรีและได้รับการต้อนรับอย่างสมพระเกียรติจากสมเด็จพระเจ้านิโคลัสที่2ซึ่งถือว่าเป็นต้นกำเนิดความสัมพันธ์ของสองประเทศดิฉันเลยขอให้ท่านทูตเล่าช่วงเวลาแห่งความประทับใจให้ฟังอีกครั้งค่ะ
120 years ago, our diplomatic relations were established during the visit of His Majesty King Chulalongkorn Rama V to the Russian Empire in 1897 with the Emperor Nicholas II of Russia. They agreed to exchange envoys and to establish a strategic alliance which, as historians are telling us, played a very important role in maintaining independence and sovereignty and territorial integrity of the Kingdom of Siam. In October 2003, President Putin visited Thailand. In July 2007, Her Majesty Queen Sirikit paid her royal visit to Russia at the invitation of our president on behalf of His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej. And politically, our relationship is based on a very sound foundation of the traditions of friendship and on the high level of political dialogue between our countries. The last 3 years that Russia and Thailand jump-started a new phase of cooperation between our countries, basing themselves on the recognition of the true national interests of Russia and Thailand.
Can you give me some example? You said relations have been lifted up in the past 3 years.
It all started with the statement of my government in May 2014, saying that Russia is in favor of the resolution of domestic problems in Thailand through democratic ways in accordance with the Thai legislation, and we expressed hope that democracy will be restored in Thailand. But at the same time, the Russian government reiterated its position that it has no intention to interfere into the domestic affairs of Thailand, and only the Thai people will decide on the future of its country.
Part of the meeting between the two leaders, our Prime Minister mentioned that the trade could have increased 5 times in 5 years. How could it be probable between the two countries?
The decrease in our bilateral trade amount, which happened in 2015, was due to the devaluation of ruble and the decrease of the oil prices, because oil constitutes lion's share of the Russian export to Thailand. So from the point of view of the dollar value of our bilateral trade, it is now smaller than 3 years ago. But the physical volume of our trade is bigger. Another thing which needs to be taken into consideration, that due to the efforts of the two sides, we managed to excite the business communities in Russia and Thailand to have more trade, to invest more money in each other's economies. From January to June 2017, our bilateral trade increased by 79%. If this trend continues, and I hope so, we will be able to uplift our bilateral trade the level of $10 billion by the year 2020, as was agreed between our leaders.
What's the popularity of Pattaya or Phuket among Russian tourists or Russian economic activities in Thailand?
Thailand is very popular in Russia as a tourist destination, and now, as I said, more and more as a trade partner and investment partner. It's been a success story for 15 to 20 years now. Russian tourists started to discover Thailand as a very attractive tourist destination in mid-90s. But only 10 years after, Russian tourists started to come to Thailand in big numbers. And since 2006, 2007, we've been registering the average 1 million Russian tourists flocking to Thailand every year. In 2013, 2014, we had record high numbers of 1.6 and 1.7 million Russian tourists in Thailand. There was a small drop in the number of tourists during the difficult year of 2015, but now it is picking up again. For the first 6 months of 2017, the number of Russian tourists who visited Thailand increased by 32%.
เอกอัครราชทูตรัสเซียประจำประเทศไทยระบุด้วยนะคะว่าขณะนี้นครเซนต์ปีเตอร์สเบิร์กและกรุงมอสโกก็มีนักท่องเที่ยวไทยนิยมไปเยือนมากขึ้นค่ะ